Pelicans team bus earlier on. Their only thought now is coming away with a win up. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Bledsoe is out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Adams in at the 5. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Anderson in at the 3 spot. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
Pass to Williamson over Brooks. And it's Williamson missing. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to speak with Stan Van Gundy. I asked him about the task of slowing down Ja Morant. Coach said the one thing you can't account for with Morant is his explosiveness. Everything else you can plan for, but sometimes he'll just beat you. And Kevin, that's what they mean when they say good defense, better offense. Back to you.
Thanks, David.
And I like seeing Bledsoe score from there. Many point guards are all about threes or driving.
Anderson outside. The pass to Valanciunas. Passes it to Morant. 6 on the shot clock. A floater. He takes it up and lays it in.
Just to make him a little more unstoppable, Morant's developed a deadly teardrop.
Pass to Adams. Kicks it to Ingram. 23 seconds left in the first.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Brooks against Bledsoe. Now Brooks pulls up. That shot is off. It's a tie game in Memphis. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Well, it's part of their strategy coming in, no doubt. And there may not be that much their opponent can do about it.
We've got Allen. He's out there with Tyus Jones. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Puts it up from 17. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
And add Valanciunas to the list of traditional bigs who are trying to stretch out their games. Last year, he shot more threes per contest than in any other season. And he actually hit them in a decent clip.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Defended by Jones. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And finished off by Hernan Gomez.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
No good that time. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. To the paint. Here's Hart. Tries again, and he sinks the layup. Hart's got the lead up to 2 now for the Pelicans.
And you see the athleticism and activity that Hart gives you. It's nice to see him go after second chance opportunities.
Allen outside. Here's the floater. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
All right, it's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense. To
the middle. Gomez down low. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. It's a tie game in Memphis. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. They're in good position at the half after a second quarter that was dead even in scoring. What'd you think, Shaq, about the first half we saw from the Grizzlies? And that...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And here's New Orleans now.
And in spurts, you can live with Hernan Gomez at the 5.
Yeah, you can. And he's got that old school game, GA, that back to the basket game. He plays with physicality, toughness. He competes. And you can typically count on him to make the right basketball play.
Checking out the group for Stan Van Gundy to start the second half. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. All out there at Bledsoe. And it's Adams in at center, locking down the middle. Feeds it to Adams. It's rebounded by Memphis. Inside, Brooks. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Well, this is just being a good team. Morant making sure to whip the ball over to his open man.
And here are the Pelicans. Pass to Williamson. He dishes it to Bledsoe. Back to Williamson. New Orleans moving the ball around. 4 on the clock. Offensive rebound. Here's Adams. Nice D from Valanciunas.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
Anderson. They now take the lead.
That's just great initiative from Anderson right there. He's skilled at seeing avenues to the basket and then taking them.
There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Loads it up for Williamson.
Oh, you have to appreciate the ball moving and the commitment to getting a high percentage look.
And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 19 seconds left in the third quarter. He feeds it to Valanciunas. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Valanciunas has got his first 2 points. Ingram with it. Just 3 on the clock, and that one drops.
Put the ball in his hands, Ingram showing he's more than capable.
Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Here's Jackson. Anderson and Jackson inside. Then there's Allen. And it's Melton in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Jackson finds Allen. High, arcing shot, and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Poked away, and it's the Pelicans with the ball. Ingram outside. Here's Hayes, and the layup's good off the glass. Hayes has got the lead up to 2 now for the Pelicans.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown in the defensive glass.
And Jackson gets it to go. That shot eliciting a roar from this gigantic crowd.
Guys, more than a roar, more like an explosion.
Here's Ingram. 1:10 left in the game. That one goes in.
Shooting ability is critical in today's game. One reason Ingram is so highly valued.
The Grizzlies shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Outside Jackson. The second chance effort. It's rebounded by Hayes. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Knocks down the three.
The young fella, Ingram, playing with poise.
Timeout called. The Grizzlies. They're down by 5. 40 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Brandon Ingram.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Adams comes in for Hayes. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Hart. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. His message to his team. He told them they have to keep fighting. He said, hey, look, we're right here, but we can't make mistakes. You got to be aggressive and smart. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. The offensive rebound. Count it!
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They trail by 5. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
Time is of the essence. Basket and a foul, that's got to be the game plan.
12 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and they go to the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting at the line.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
Well, he's an all-around player. Lonzo's combination of size and playmaking ability at his position is truly unique.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. And here's Anderson for 3. Off on that one. So we see the Pelicans get the win here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances.